Have you ever heard of a nepahlometer? Really, a nepahlometer. Sounds like I'm saying it wrong, but nepahlometer is what it is. Over there is former councillor Chris Moslin, and he's getting shown what the nepahlometer is, and he's going to talk to this young man here. We'll find out his name. He's helping us out in the area about monitoring the air. That's what it's used for. Let's hear what they have to say. So, Chris, who's your friend here?
Yes, Les. This is Jordan Andrews.
Hi, Jordan.
A student from GFSS, currently a student at the University of Okanagan, UBC Okanagan, and he has been hired as a summer student to do a nepahlometer study, which is a device that the University of Victoria has lent our community for the better part of a year, and Jordan's has gone and got the device, has learned how to use it. This is the first time I've seen it. And so, Jordan, you want to tell us a little bit about a nepahlometer?
Nepahlometer. Could you spell that?
Nepahlometer.
Okay.
It's quite a mouthful. Okay, so we set it in the passenger seat there, and we have a tube. It's got an intake fan here, so it'll suck the air in. The tube comes in the back passenger window here.
Okay.
It'll suck the air in, and it's got a light bulb on. There's this little box here. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, really set in there. This box has a light bulb in it, and it'll flash 2 to 3 times a second. And every time it flashes, it'll measure how much the light scatters, and then it'll give you a reading on here, which you...
I see. There's a readout down there. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll give you an average of that every 15 seconds. And we also were given a GPS, which logs your position every 15 seconds. So you match what the reading is to where you were, and then you can plot it out as a map.
And you're measuring, what is it you're measuring? It's
particulate matter. So
okay.
It's very fine pieces of matter that are in the air.
How fine?
2.5 microns or less. So really, 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 really small.
So every 15 seconds you're going to get a sample of the air. You're going to see how many 2.5 micron sized particles there are. Mm-hmm. And you're going to know exactly where it is because of the GPS.
Yeah, it's really, really precise. And we've already got a couple maps all made out. You can color code it and show you the intensities of where they are. And it just all runs off your cigarette lighter here. You have an adapter. Oh, and this metal part here is a heater. It'll heat up all the air coming in so it's at a constant temperature so that humidity has nothing to do with it, and for the different temperatures. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, so you're going to be driving this around the area. Whereabouts?
I've gone up, starting here, we go out, and we've gone up North Fork a little ways. Mm-hmm. Then we come back down, we go up Spencer Hill, come back down, go all the way out to Bronson's on Carson, all the way down Carson, down Gilpin, up Whitehall Road. We come back towards town, go up the other side of North Fork just towards the dump, came back down, we go up Riverside just to the end where they're building new houses, come back down, go across the bridge into Ruckel, come around behind the airport, and down to Nursery Bridge, and from Nursery Bridge we just come back to City Hall. It takes about almost an hour and a half.
How often are you going to be doing these?
We're going to try and do it every day.
Oh, for the whole summer?
I think so. Yeah. Or we might try different times. Because you need to do it every day. You got to see how the trends are. You got to keep track of the weather. And you just want to see if there's forest fires that can have a big impact on it as well.
And this data, is it eventually going to be available to the public?
Oh, yes. We're going to make it available as soon as we can. Once we have some good trends and some good data and figured out where the major sources of particulate matter are.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. So, Chris.
Yeah.
More information?
Well, the bottom line is we're trying to get a handle on the background particulate matter now in the summer. But Jordan's job is going to be over at the beginning of September. He's going to go back to school, but the instrument's staying here, and staff are learning how to use it, as well as volunteers. We're going to be doing that during the summer, so that during the winter, when we are most greatly impacted.
And he's back at school.
We have the nepahlometer, we know how to use it, and we know what the regular readings are. We know what background readings are for that instrument. So we are hoping that we are going to, through this process, to be able to map and identify those sources and maybe those areas, most importantly, those areas that are impacted most gravely by particulate matter. It's based on our dispersion model study. We want to see if there's a correlation to that. We're finally measuring particulate matter on the ground at the fence line, something that the Air Quality Committee has wanted to do for many years.
Okay, so why 2.5 and not the 10 or the sub 2.5?
You measure 2.5 because it's of the greatest health concern.
Okay.
Okay, has the most impact on human health. Okay. It is the contaminant in the air of the greatest concern.
Okay, so one last question. I know people are going to ask this. Where's the funding coming for this?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. This is coming from the Environment Committee. The city's Environment Committee is putting up half of Jordan's wages. The federal government is putting up the other half because he is a summer student. The city is also being a really good supporter in terms of equipment. You see the hybrid, staff time, equipping Jordan. And so it's the Environment Committee, the City Council is paying for the Environment Committee and the federal government. After that, the University of Victoria is lending the equipment for free for a year because they're trying to outreach to small rural communities and their air quality too.
So is this program going on in other small communities as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Good.
Just finished in Cranbrook, right?
Yeah, and they've done it. They've done one in Nanaimo as well, and they're very, very involved in Victoria as well. The professor who lent it to us is very involved in a few projects over there, using nephelometers themselves, I believe.
Okay. So, what's your program of study?
My major is in physics, actually. Yeah. A minor in computer science.
Okay. And how did you end up with this program?
I just saw the advertisement in the paper, and
Okay.
I actually didn't really know what it was. You know, you see nephelometer, you don't think. I didn't know what it was, and I just thought I'd come check it out.
I'm sure lots of the viewers don't know either. Yeah.
Yeah, figured it out. It's a good job. I like it. Yeah.
So you got a science-related summer job. That's good.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
It's some work experience.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Les.
Okay. So there you go. See that car driving around? It looks like the speaker's pointing backwards. That's a nephelometer. Science is happening before your very eyes, right here in the valley. Good on you, Chris.